So viewers, subscribe to this channel if you come across it, like, share to your friends, and let the video go viral. So this is how I celebrated my Easter day. It was a very big family. I had to start by cutting the meat, and here I had to put the beef on fire. Remember, it is a village and we have to use firewood. We use wood for cooking. So I had to steam the beef first. And put some salt so that it boils with salt inside it. So after a little bit I covered it so that it steams. So I had to stir it so that the salt gets to catch every part and it will feel taste after some time. The fire was a little bit hot because it needed to be this way. So after the water was off the beef, I had to put in the oil so that it becomes golden brown. So the oil had to cook the beef to make it golden brown. Now, with cooking in the village, it needs a lot of patience because the fire is very hot, and also sometimes you need to be patient. Mostly we use heavy saucepans for cooking because if you use the lighter ones, they get spoiled very fast. So this is our favorite saucepan that is melted in the village. We mainly call it okwenye nyam. Others call it egiling. I don't know how you call it in your language. Maybe you'll give me a comment in the comment section and tell us how you call it in your language, in your local native language, or even in English. So with fire, you have to keep adding, you have to keep extending the wood so that the fire burns. So when the beef was golden brown, I had to add in the onions. They also become golden brown. And I had to keep extending the wood, and the fire was very hot. It was good for cooking the beef. So I had to put the spices, the pilau spices. We pounded them locally in the village. So I had to add in the spices into the beef. And the spices we normally use is pilau masala, the garlic, and the ginger, and others, cloves, and others I may not even, the black pepper, yeah, sometimes we add in. So we had to pound them together and then add in. So as you see, the beef is spicy and it was smelling real good, bringing appetite of everyone for Easter season. So the beef was real golden brown and the onions had also become golden brown. So I had to add in the water, measure the water with the number of cups. I had 2 water jugs of rice and I had to pour 4 water jugs of water. I had to measure the rice. But first you taste the salt. If it's not enough, you add in more salt so that the rice is tasty. The pilau. I don't know how you call pilau in your local language. I'm used to calling it pilau. So you stir it, taste, then cover. If it's not yet tasty, you add in more salt. Then you cover the water to boil. So our water boiled and I had to add in the rice. I added in our rice. Then you have to stir it so well. I had to cover it properly, and that was the result. It was boiling. So our rice got ready, and that is how our pilau looked like after cooking. When it was cooked, I removed the fire and I left it to dry up the water that was still there, and that was our result of the pilau. Guys, it was so tasty. It was very tasty. So when it was ready, it was served We had avocado on the side, we had cabbage as our side dish. So it was served to everyone, the children, the adults in the home, and the family enjoyed Easter. Just like you see there, everybody was happy and everyone was eating. Including Peace here. The one who was seated near the camera was enjoying. So every